Hello everyone. We are studying about carboxylic acids. In the last video lecture, we completed about the classification and IUPAC nomenclature. In this video, we are going to study about the carboxylic acid preparation. Methods for the preparation of carboxylic acids are by using nitriles. The first method is from nitriles and amides. Alkyl nitriles or aryl nitriles on acid hydrolysis gives amides. And these amides on further acid hydrolysis gives carboxylic acid. See, this is a general reaction RC triple bond N with the H2O in presence of H plus. That is dilute HCl. Formation of RCOH double bond NH means simply we are added here H2O into the C triple bond N, so that C triple bond N is converted into C double bond NH and on the carbon OH. And that structure rearrangement takes place and formation of amides. In the amide structure, RC double bond O NH2. And these amides further undergo acid hydrolysis and formation of carboxylic acid takes place. See how we are taken here, the first one H2O molecule is added and in the second H2O molecule is added into the amides. We can write that reaction that in a one step, these alkyl cyanides with the 2H2O plus dilute HCl on boiling, formation of RC double bond OH by the removal of NH4Cl. Means the same reaction but only you are written that is in the one step. So this is the general reaction for the conversion of these nitriles into amides and then acids. Now see here, for this reaction I have taken acetonitriles. In the acetonitrile and the acid hydrolysis, formation of acetamide. First they form CH3COH double bond NH, which rearrangement takes place, and formation of CH3C double bond NH2 acetamide with the H2O and dilute HCl, formation of ethanoic acid. Now see, the number of carbon atom remains same. Whatever you have taken the number of carbon in the reactant, the same in the product. Acetonitrile contain 2 carbon, that is one from the cyanide group and one from the alkyl group. We get in the ethanoic acid which contain 2 carbon. Means what is the change here? Only C triple bond N, that structure is converted into C double bond OH structure. The same reaction written in the one step, that is CH3C triple bond N with the 2H2O and dilute HCl on heating, formation of acetic acid. So this is for the conversion of acetonitrile to ethanoic acid. For the preparation of aromatic carboxylic acid, what we require? Aryl cyanides or aryl nitriles. These are the phenyl cyanides, and the similar method means after the acid hydrolysis, the H2O and dilute HCl, formation of benzoic acid. Means now you are written that reaction in the one step by taking 2H2O, or you can write in the that first formation of benzamide from the phenyl cyanide, formation of benzamide, and that benzamide further undergo the acid hydrolysis and formation of benzoic acids. Means what we converted here, phenyl cyanide to benzoic acid. Second method for the preparation of carboxylic acid, this is from acyl chlorides. Acyl chlorides having the formula RC double bond OCl, and this acyl chlorides on hydrolysis gives carboxylic acid. Now see, this is again very simple methods. Only hydrolysis means only addition of H2O. We can prepare here aliphatic or aromatic acids. Both type of acids are prepared by using acyl chlorides depending upon that R. If that R is equal to CH3, we get aliphatic acids, and if R is equal to aryl group, we get aromatic acids. This is the general reaction RCOCl plus H2O, formation of carboxylic acid. I take an example, acetyl chloride CH3COCl plus H2O, formation of CH3C double bond OH, acetic acid. Very simple reaction. Now see, from that H2O, 1H is removed with the 1H and 1Cl from the acetyl chloride. Removal of HCl takes place. And already we have here the structure CH3C double bond O in the acetyl chloride. Only what we introduce here, OH group from H2O. So this is for the acyl chloride and aliphatic. Now this is for the aromatic carboxylic acids by using benzoyl chloride. In case of this acetyl chloride, means aliphatic chlorides, acetyl chloride reacts with the water explosively, means the reaction takes place very easily. But for the benzyl chlorides, they undergo the hydrolysis slowly. And what we require here, that reaction is carried out in presence of a base pyridine or sodium hydroxide, so that whatever that HCl is removed here from that reaction, that regenerated HCl, okay, it reacts with this pyridine and it can be removed easily. So reaction benzoyl chloride with H2O. Now here from H2O, H and Cl, removal of HCl takes place, and only OH group from H2O it get added with the C double bond O and formation of benzoic acid. So this is for the conversion of benzoyl chloride to benzoic acid simply by hydrolysis process. Next method from anhydrides. Now see, these are the anhydrides. RC double bond O, and this is one more RC double bond O. They are joined by this O. Means these are the anhydride structure. And when you add here H2O, again hydrolysis process here. So when you are added here H2O, formation of acid takes place. Only now see what here, again the H and OH minus from H2, and they are added into the anhydrides. RC double bond O, OH, this is one structure, and one more RC double bond O, and by the addition of OH from water. So we take here example for these anhydrides, ethanic anhydride. Ethanic anhydride, after the hydrolysis, formation of ethanic acid. See, for the ethanic anhydride converted into the, what you can say, ethanic acid or acetic acid. So one more example for the preparation of these acids, aromatic acid, and this is a benzoic acid. So what we require? Benzoic anhydride, benzoic and H2O. In all these reactions, a very simple process, hydrolysis process. So conversion of these anhydrides into acid takes place. From esters, acid hydrolysis of ester. Now see, in all these methods, what are you using here? The reactant nitriles or acyl chlorides, anhydrides or esters. You are using the same process, that is a hydrolysis in presence of acid. Very easy to remember these reactions, as the method for the preparation of acid is mainly hydrolysis. Okay, we are changing here only the reactant. Now esters are C double bond O, O R dash, and these esters on hydrolysis with mineral acids, like in presence of HCl or H2SO4, formation of carboxylic acids. Here the bond between C double bond O and O, it breaks from the esters. Okay, means one it form the alkoxy group and one it form RC double bond O, and by the addition of H2O, RC double bond O, OH structure, and ROH, means that R dash O, it is removed in the form of alcohol, and what we get here, the one acid. In that reaction, example for that reaction, methyl ethionate, CH3 C double bond O, OCH3. Now here that methyl ethionate, it contains 3 carbon, CH3 C double bond O, and one is from that methyl group. But in the product we get which contain 2 carbon atom, means one side of that ester, it is removed in the form of alcohol, in the form of alkoxy group. That alkoxy group, CH3O group, it takes one H, and formation of that methyl alcohol takes place here. So here this is for the conversion of methyl ethionate to acetic acid. Ethyl benzoate. One more example, that is the ethyl and benzoate structure. So here the alkoxy group C2H5O, ethoxy group, it's removed in the form of alcohol. Which alcohol? C2H5OH. So what is remain? C6H5 C double bond O, OH. Means we converted here ethyl benzoate to benzoic acid. So this in presence of concentrated H2SO4, again these acids reacts with alcohol and formation of ester takes place. So this is the reverse reaction, is a esterification reaction for the formation of ester, and with the dilute H2SO4, formation of acid, means the forward reaction is hydrolysis of ester and reverse reaction is esterification reaction. So this is for the again esters, alkaline hydrolysis of an esters. In the last we used acids, and here what are using here only that alkaline hydrolysis means we are using NaOH, means esters with the NaOH or KOH, they form the solution of water soluble sodium or potassium salt of acids, and which further undergo the hydrolysis in presence of concentrated HCl form their respective acids. Here, that's important point in this alkaline hydrolysis of esters. This sodium or potassium salt of higher fatty acids are known as soaps. Means in this conversion, we get the sodium or potassium salt of acid as a intermediates, and that method is called as the saponification. Means alkaline hydrolysis of ester is called as saponification. Example, methyl propionate. Okay, methyl propionate with the alkaline hydrolysis means in presence of dilute NaOH on boiling, formation of C2H5 C double bond O Na, and the removal of again the same, see here the CH3 group, alkoxy group, CH3O with the in the form of CH3OH. And then the second step, the sodium propionate with H2O. Second propionate with the H2 means it undergo the hydrolysis in presence of H plus, formation of C2H5COOH propionic acid by the removal of NaOH. Here this is the alkaline hydrolysis of esters. Means we converted esters into acid by using dilute NaOH or KOH. And also remember that term, that sodium or potassium salt of higher fatty acids, these are known as soaps, and alkaline hydrolysis of ester is called as saponification. From alkyl benzene, we are going to prepare here carboxylic acids. Mainly the carboxylic acids in the form of aromatic structure, means aromatic carboxylic acids, they are prepared by the oxidation of alkyl benzene with dilute nitric acid or alkaline acidic potassium permanganate or chromic acids. Means these are oxidizing agents, and when these aromatic carboxylic acids they react with these oxidizing agent, they form the respective acids. Means now see here these example C6H5CH3. Okay, means that alkyl substituent CH3 is present on the phenyl ring. So this is called as the primary alkyl substituents. That carbon which is in that CH3, it is a primary carbon atom. Therefore, it is a primary alkyl substituents. When reacts with the KMnO4, formation of potassium benzoate takes place. Whatever are taken here, the CH3 group is converted into C double bond OOK, and this by the addition of these oxygens from the KMnO4, it forms potassium benzoate, which further undergo acid hydrolysis and formation of benzoic acid takes place by the removal of KOH. Means that from the potassium benzoate, K plus it removed in the form of KOH, and it forms the stable acid structure. Now see here, if you are taken here the example in the primary alkyl substituents, and if you are taken that more number of carbon atoms are present on that phenyl ring, that alkyl substituents, instead of CH3, more substituents are present, then also what you get here the same structure, that is acid. Second reaction, that is for the secondary alkyl substituents. Here the carbon atom on which two CH3 group are present, means if that carbon atom is secondary carbon atom, and that secondary carbon atom is present on phenyl ring, therefore it is a secondary alkyl substituents. And in presence of these oxidizing agent KMnO4 and in presence of KOH, on boiling, the formation of this potassium benzoate takes place and formation of benzoic acid. See, if you are taken primary alkyl substituent, secondary alkyl substituents, that reaction is not depend upon that side chain which is present on that phenyl ring. Whatever you that carbon atoms, number of carbon atoms are present on that phenyl ring, all these are substituted, and we get here the structure benzoic acid. Tertiary alkyl substituents on benzene, they are not oxidized, and therefore they are not converted into the respective acids. So this reaction is shown by only primary alkyl substituents and secondary alkyl substituent on benzene. This is for the preparation of benzoic acid from alkyl benzene. Next reaction from alkenes. From alkenes, we are going to prepare here carboxylic acid. alkenes on oxidation by KMnO4 and dilute H2SO4. On heating, they form the carboxylic acid. I taken the example here, alkene, that is phenylethene, C6H5CH double bond CH2. Okay, that CH double bond CH2 ethene, and on that carbon atom presence of phenyl group with this KMnO4. Now see here what happened, CH structure. Okay, that's and double bond CH2, that is removed in the form of CO2, one carbon atom. That bond, double bond, it break, and what it form, C6H5 C double bond OH. Means we are adding here oxygens. Means that alkenes, they undergo oxidation by using KMnO4. C6H5CH remain as it is, only what we change here, double bond takes place in the structure of phenylethene, and one carbon it is removed in the form of CO2. So this is a reaction for the preparation of phenylethene to benzoic acid. One more example, cyclohexene. Cyclohexene means the cyclohexane, and which contain that one time double bond. This is cyclohexene double bond. In presence of this oxidizing agent KMnO4 and dilute H2SO4, the ring breaks here, that cyclohexene ring, double bond rupture, and it forms the acid. That double bond where the in between the two carbon atom, that the position of double bonds here, it converted into carboxylic acid group, and therefore cyclohexene is converted into hexane 1,6-dioic acid. That hexane, it forms that open chain structure. Therefore, cyclic structure is converted into the aliphatic structure. Therefore, it is a hexane at carbon number 1 and 6, C double bond O, OH group. Therefore, hexane 1,6, 2 times C double bond OH group. Therefore, dioic acid. It is also called as adipic acids. Means 4 CH2 groups are in between the C double bond O, OH group. So this is for the preparation of carboxylic acids by using that alkene structure, okay, and by the oxidation method from Grignard's reagents. When the solution of Grignard's reagents is added to the solid CO2, here that solid CO2 means solid carbon dioxide, it is also called as dry ice. In presence of dry ether, which acts as a solvent here, it forms a magnesium salt of carboxylic acid, and it further undergo the acid hydrolysis, this magnesium salt of carboxylic acid, and it converted into acid. This is a general reaction, RMgX with the CO2, dry ice, solid carbon dioxide. In presence of dry ether, R C double bond O Mg plus and X minus complex compound is formed, magnesium salt of carboxylic acid. Now what happens here, in the dry ice, that alkyl group form bond with that carbon of CO2 and OMgX with the oxygen, and therefore it forms that complex compound which further undergo the acid hydrolysis and formation of RC double bond OH acid by the removal of Mg with X and OH. See the example for that reaction, C6H5MgBr, phenyl magnesium bromide with the solid carbon dioxide, or we can say dry ice. Formation of the magnesium salt of carboxylic acid complex compound, and in presence of HCl and H2O, formation of benzoic acid takes place, C6H5C double bond OH. So this is the reaction for the preparation of acid by using Grignard's reagent and solid carbon dioxide. Now see here, these alkyl halides, they converted into the acids, okay, by these two ways. The first way, alkyl halides with the KCl, potassium cyanide, formation of alkyl cyanide, and alkyl cyanides undergo acid hydrolysis, formation of acid takes place. Is it clear? Means this is the first reaction, substitution reaction, Rx with the KCl. And the second reaction, the cyanides are converted into the acid by the hydrolysis method. And one more way is these alkyl halides with the magnesium, and in presence of dry ether, they react with the metal magnesium, and formation of Grignard's reagent takes place. And these Grignard's reagents, in presence of this acid hydrolysis, reacts with the solid carbon dioxide, and formation of acid takes place. So this is the conversions for the alkyl halide to acids. Just in the example form, If you are taken here ethyl bromide with the KCN, formation of ethyl cyanide, and ethyl cyanide is converted into the ethanoic acid. And one more way is ethyl bromide with the metal magnesium, formation of ethyl magnesium bromide, which further undergo the hydrolysis and formation of this propionic acid C2H5C double bond OH. So this is for the conversion of these alkyl halide to acids. Now we are completed here methods for the preparation of these carboxylic acids by using acyl chlorides, Grignard stations. Okay, so in this way we completed about that part. Thank you.